Hello students, as you know successfully we have completed our 2 lectures. Now we are in our 3rd lecture and you know that in my first second lecture I have taught literature part only. Grammar we will start later. So in this chapter we are going to learn the second chapter. It includes 2 parts. And today I am going to teach you the first part. The name of the lesson is The Sound of the Music. First part is given about the information of Evelyn Glennie is a girl, and second part is about Bismillah Khan. You know very well that he is a Shehnai player. Okay. So today I am explaining part 1, and here in this part the writer has narrated the story of the girl Evelyn. Okay, how she faced the difficulties. She has a difficulty of hearing, then also she is master in music. Without hearing, she is capable of playing the music. That is what the Evelyn is playing xylophone. Okay, the instrument, the photo of the xylophone, you know, if you are not familiar with this instrument, you can open your textbook in PDF form and then it is available there. Actually, in my textbook it is not clear, so it is better to you that you just follow or see in the textbook. So here Evelyn has some hearing problem and she is not able to hear anything. You can say I can say nothing she is able to hear. Then also she crossed her difficulties and gained success in her life. In my previous lecture I taught the poem The Road Not Taken. In that I explained about the life choices. Okay, and I told you that every time the life is giving 2 choices to us, it depends on us that which choice is really we want to choose. Okay, so here the Evelyn had chosen the profession of the musician. She has a great ambition in her mind that she would become a great musician. So is she able to become the musician or not? Let's see this chapter. I will read it. Your attention should be here only. If you are having your textbook with you, then keep the textbook with you because it is easy for getting the meanings also. So here, before you read this chapter, the author asks one question to us. God may have taken her hearing, but he was given her back something extraordinary. Then what we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. Here the author, the name of the author is Deborah Ollie. It is the name of the author, and he is saying that, you know students, those students who have, that is they are not able to see, means blind students, they have extra sense. We can call it 6th sense. So here the writer is talking about the Evelyn's 6th sense. Actually she is not able to hear anything, then also she is feeling more than us, than what we are feeling. Okay, because she has that feeling power is more powerful than any of us. Okay, means what we can say, if God has taken away our one skill, then he is adding some other extra skill in us. So if we want to talk about Evelyn, so we can say that Evelyn is Evelyn has a problem of hearing, but God has gifted her the feeling power, extra feeling power, because she can feel more than anything of us are able to feel. So let's see, because of this feeling habit, what she gained in her life. Some hard words are there. First one is jostle, means push roughly. Actually it means to move. Slight means small and thin. Daunting, frightening. Aspiring musician, a person who wants to be a musician. Aspiring musician. If I want to talk about yourself, you all are having your ambitions for your life. Okay, because life is a precious thing, and in that, if we are getting the birth of human being, it is the most precious birth, and in that we are not going to waste our life. Okay, so we have some we can say ambitions, aspirations in our life, and we are all busy towards fulfilling them. So same way here, Evelyn is called here the aspiring musician. Means what? She wants to become a musician in her life, and that is why she is trying her best. So what she has tried, let's say in this lesson. Now I am starting this lesson. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Here some characters as well as some main words I have written over here for your understanding. So in the first paragraph the writer is saying that actually today Evelyn is started her first journey and she had taken the admission in the Royal Academy of London and she is ready to join the academy. At that time she was a 17 years old girl. Okay, and whenever she started her journey, as she is somewhat we can say nervous because in teenagers if we are doing any first work, we are having the nervousness in ourselves only. So she is a girl and she has one problem because she is the she can just feel the vibration. So whenever she was standing at the railway station, she heard the vibration of the coming train. Little bit we can say that nervousness in her mind, but again she made her mind strong and she thought that I wanted to go to the Royal Academy of Music for learning the music. And her weak point is that, or we can say that challengeable point for her is that she is deaf. That is her main problem, and because of that she has a nervousness in her mind. And the main thing is that she is Scottish. You know, in the UK there are so many islands are there. So Scotland is different from that London. Okay, so she is a Scottish girl and she has to go to London for taking the education of music. In which academy? I told you Royal Music Academy. So what happened? See, her story is given in the second paragraph. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8 years old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized that she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. For a quite while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers, but by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to the school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. Impaired means weakened, something they have not given by the God. You know, students, we have five senses. Okay, so if the person who is not having each one of five, then we can say that it is visually. If the person is blind, then we are saying visually impaired. Okay, that type of word here used for the Evelyn. So here the story is given. Whenever Evelyn was 8 years old, her mother called her name. Her mother's name was Isabel. So whenever her mother called her, she not responded. Okay. When she not responded, her mother got stuck the doubt that maybe she has a problem because as a child, no one is giving attention towards their activities. They are just playing and we are ignoring their all the questions and whatever. So here, whenever her mom called her, she had not responded, and whenever she used to do these activities up to the age of 11. So whenever she was 11 years old, all the teachers and friends, means we can say that up to 11, before 11 age, she has, we can say, keep conceal. Conceal means to chupana, to hide. Conceal means to hide. She had concealed her all that hidden hearing impairment. सभी से उसने वो छुपाया तो वो सुन नहीं सकती. She just pretending to do that she is very good in hearing. But whenever she was 11 years old, and all the teachers, and whenever the main effect have been seen over her marks, and whenever her marks was deteriorated, all the teachers and parents are getting attention towards her, and the teachers told that maybe Evelyn has a problem of hearing, and because of that her result is deteriorating. So some teachers as advised her mother to take her to the doctor, make the checking. So whenever Evelyn had taken to the doctors told them that she had a gradual nerve damage, and because of it she is not able to hear. Okay, from the birth only she has that problem only, but no one has given the attention towards it. Here I want to share the story of my son, students. Whenever my son was in 3rd standard, this is a real story, not fake. Whenever my son is in 3rd standard, he is always making complaints towards his school, and always saying to me and my husband also that I am not able to see the board, I am not able to see the board. We just ignore him. हमको ऐसा लगा कि वो तो ऐसे ही बोलता है, छोटा है. But whenever he went in 5th standard or in 6th standard, his number is suddenly increased up to 5.5, and now he has a number of 6.5 and 7 something. Means what? Because of our mistake, my child has faced a lot, my son has suffered a lot. क्योंकि मेरी मिस्टेक की वजह से उसको सफर करना पड़ा, क्योंकि हमने उसके ऊपर ध्यान नहीं दिया. So here why I have given the example of my son here, because the same thing is happened with the Evelyn. Her mom has not given the attention towards her hearing skill, and because of that she faced a lot. That is why I have given the example of my son. So some people or teachers and other doctors has given the advice to the parents of Evelyn is that maybe you can give the hearing instrument, or we can say that the equipment, okay, hearing aids we can say. So hearing aids to her and send to the school of the deaf children, not to the normal. Up to now what is happening, she is taking the education in the normal school like you that you are taking. But as the teachers and the principal come to know that she has a problem of hearing, they advised her mom that to take her to the school of the deaf. So for Evelyn, it is a black, everything getting black. Why? Because suddenly she got in a depression. Suddenly she was tensed so much. उसको खुद समझ में नहीं आ रहा था क्या किया जाए, क्योंकि अचानक से उसके नर्व्स जो है वो डैमेज हो गए, ऐसा डॉक्टर ने बताया. वो कुछ भी सुन नहीं पा रही थी. फिर उसको स्कूल से भी निकलने के लिए बोला, जिसकी वजह से दैट लिटिल गर्ल केम इन द डिप्रेशन. वो टेंशन में आ गई कि मैं क्या करूँ. सो हियर राइटर यूज द वर्ड एवरीथिंग सडनली लुक्ड ब्लैक. सब कुछ उसको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया था. शी कंफ्यूज्ड अ लॉट. वो बहुत कंफ्यूजन में आ गई कि अभी मैं करूँ तो क्या करूँ. फिर क्या होता है, देखो यहाँ पे कुछ हार्ड वर्ड्स है स्टूडेंट्स. जैसे मैंने तुम लोगों को बोला, xylophone means what? A musical instrument with a row of wooden parts of different lengths. वुडन की लेंथ भी होती है और उसके ऊपर स्टिक से मारते हैं तो आवाज आती है, उसको हम लोग xylophone बोलेंगे. शायद तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा. Then percussionist. Percussionist means a person who plays the drum, tabla, etc. The person who is playing tabla or drum, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे percussionist. Next is potential. Potential means the ability that we are having, inbuilt ability. उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे potential. Then audition. Audition तुमको पता है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे मुझे सपोज कौन से म्यूजिक कंसर्ट में जाना है या मुझे वहाँ पे गीत गाना है, whatever I want to act there, तो उसके ऑडिशंस होते हैं. तो यहाँ पे ऑडिशन का मीनिंग लेंगे, give a short performance so that the director to decide whether you are good enough or not. वहाँ पे ऑडिशंस देना पड़ता है. then that people will decide that कि हमें लेना है या नहीं लेना. And next word is interview. Interview means actually interview का मीनिंग ये होता है curious, facilitate, attracted. इसका मीनिंग दूसरा सिंपल मैं तुमको बोलती हूँ कि get attracted towards, किसी और की ओर attraction होना, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे interrogation. ये noun form हुआ, abstract noun. Interrogation is abstract noun. So अभी पढ़ते हैं क्या दिया है इसमें. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. He began by turning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen to your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way. Says Evelyn, suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the west up and the lower one from the west down. Forbes repeated the exercise and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. Here what happened with her student? Whenever Evelyn come to know that she has some hearing problem, but she had not discouraged herself, and with this good hope she started her further journey, and she is a very determined girl. So whenever one day what happened, she noticed that one girl was playing the xylophone. So the desire emerged in her mind that she wanted to play the xylophone only. So one musician named Ron Forbes, the musician who is teaching xylophone to that particular girl, his name is Ron Forbes. When he heard about Evelyn, when Evelyn visited him, and he knew that she is a very hard work and determined girl, so he had given advice to Evelyn that उसने एवलिन को एडवाइस दिया, क्या एडवाइस दिया कि if you have some hearing problem, it's okay, but you can ignore that problem and you can experience the music by feeling. फील करके तू एक्सपीरियंस करके म्यूजिक कैसे है. So he separated the two drums, one is big one, other is smaller one, and whenever he started to beat the big drum, she has a sensation in her body of the waist from the upper part. कमर से ऊपर के पार्ट में वाइब्रेशन शुरू हो गया, तो उसे ऐसा लगा कि ये बिग ड्रम बज रहा है. And whenever he started to beat the smaller drum, then she has a vibration in her body, waist means from the waist to the lower part. वेस्ट यानी कमर से नीचे के पार्ट में उसको वाइब्रेशन फील होने लगा. जैसे ही वो बिग ड्रम बजाता था, उसके बॉडी के अपर पार्ट में वाइब्रेशन स्टार्ट होता था. जैसे ही वो स्मॉलर ड्रम बजाता था, उसके बॉडी कमर के नीचे के पार्ट में वाइब्रेशन होता था. मींस व्हाट, she is not hearing, then also she ignored her that unskillful जो भी इसका स्किल था, she ignored that skill, और उसने क्या किया, फीलिंग से सीखा. and she is a very, as I told you, she is a determined girl, और उसके हार्डवर्क से मोटिवेट होके रॉन फोर्ब्स ने डिसाइड किया कि ये लड़की को मैं म्यूजिक सिखाऊंगा. फिर आगे क्या हुआ देखो. शी नेवर लुक्ड बैक फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट ऑनवर्ड्स. शी toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. Very good student. See, here whenever she started her journey with Ron Forbes, and she started to learn her first music instrument was xylophone. Then onwards she started, or she used to play all the music instrument, and from that onwards her journey started. उसका जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ. सबसे पहले तो यहाँ पे दिया है कि उसने यूनाइटेड किंगडम यूके में एक यूथ ऑर्केस्ट्रा उसने ज्वाइन किया. उसके बाद उसने तब वो 16 years old थी. Then slowly and gradually she auditioned for the Royal Academy of London, and there she got the highest marks, and because of that she got selected for the Royal Academy Music Academy, where in the first paragraph the writer explained that she is going there. वो वहाँ पे जा रही है, ऐसा राइटर ने बताया है. So here क्या हुआ देखो. Whenever first she joined the orchestra, then after she started to do solo performances. Solo means अकेला. ऑर्केस्ट्रा में एक मिस्टेक हो जाए समझ में नहीं आता, बस सोलो में तो स्लाइट मिस्टेक भी हो तो भी हमको तुरंत समझ में आता है कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. बट विथ हर करेजियस माइंड, whenever at the beginning she started some orchestral performances, slowly and gradually she moved towards the solo performances, and she got many awards, precious awards. उसको कितने awards मिले. यानी इधर देखो उसका एक वीक पॉइंट था. क्या वीक पॉइंट था? कि वो सुन नहीं सकती, और उसने उसको क्या किया, इग्नोर किया, और कभी भी खुद के पीछे देखा नहीं. उसने खुद को वो भूल गई कि मुझे सुनाई नहीं देता, उसने कभी कंसीडर किया ही नहीं. तो तुम लोग सोचो, अगर हम लोग भी कुछ ऐसा करें कि हमको पता है हर एक इंसान की कुछ ना कुछ वीकनेस होती है, हर एक इंसान की. अर्थ के ऊपर ऐसा कोई इंसान नहीं. मैं तुमको यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल देना चाहूंगी. महाभारत के गुरु द्रोणाचार्य जानते हो? यस. गुरु द्रोणाचार्य की अगर मैं तुमको बात करूं तो द्रोणाचार्य की कमजोरी क्या थी? कैन यू गेस? क्या थी उनकी कमजोरी? उनकी कमजोरी थी उनका खुद का बेटा अश्वत्थामा. द्रोणाचार्य किसी से भी नहीं डरते थे, सिर्फ उनके बेटे के कर दिया, उसको इग्नोर करते चले गए, ऐसे एज्यूम कर लिया हम लोगों ने, इफ यू एज्यूम तो मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम है ही नहीं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली द सक्सेस इज रनिंग बिहाइंड अस, है ना। 3 इडियट्स में भी बोला हुआ है कि नहीं कि ऐसी सक्सेसनेस पाओ कि सक्सेस तुम्हारे पीछे भागना चाहिए, तुमको उसके पीछे भागने की जरूरत पड़नी चाहिए नहीं। तो सेम हियर एवलिन ने वही किया। एवलिन की तो वीकनेस है सुनने की, और म्यूजिक में तो सुने बिना तो कैसे रिदम और सब आएगा, पर उसने उसको इग्नोर किया। उसकी फीलिंग, जैसे मैंने तुमको बोला कि फील करने की कैपेसिटी बहुत पावरफुल थी, जिसके ऊपर उसने सोलो परफॉर्मेंसेस किए, ऑर्केस्ट्रा में भी ज्वाइन किया, फिर उसको रॉयल म्यूजिक जो फेमस नंबर 1 एकेडमी थी वहाँ पे उसको एडमिशन मिला, उससे पहले उसको काफ़ी सारे अवार्ड्स मिले। मीन्स व्हाट, शी ओवरकम्ड द disability she is having and she just go ahead and reach to its her aim, उसका जो भी एम था वहाँ पहुँच गई। फिर आगे क्या हुआ देखो, and for all this Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with the mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Students, in English there is one proverb. You know which one? Where there is a will, there is a way. सुना है कि नहीं? जहाँ हमारी इच्छा होती है रास्ते ऑटोमेटिक बनते हैं, ये फैक्ट है, ये फैक्ट है। तो यहाँ पे उसने वही बोला हुआ है कि हम लोगों को अगर अचीवमेंट करना है तो हमें जो जो मुश्किलें आती है उससे हमें हारना नहीं है, उससे हमें कुछ सीखना है। मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम हो रही है तो चलो मैं इसको ओवरकम कैसे करूँ, अगर हम लोग ऐसे करते चलेंगे तो डेफिनेटली वी विल गेट द सक्सेस। उसको मिला, शी इज एबल टू प्ले थाउजेंड्स ऑफ इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स। पहले वो सिर्फ एक जाइलोफोन उसने फील किया, बाद में तो वो कितने सारे इंस्ट्रूमेंट खुद प्ले कर सकती थी। और यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है कि उसका शेड्यूल वॉज वेरी हैक्टिक, हैक्टिक मीन्स बिजी, उसका शेड्यूल इतना बिजी हो गया था कि वो इन्वॉल्व थी अलग अलग इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाने में, कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है कॉन्फ्रेंस में कंसर्ट उसको अटेंड करने में, जिसकी वजह से उसकी जो ये हियरिंग की इनएबिलिटी थी वो भूल गई, उसको याद ही नहीं रही कि मैं सुन नहीं सकती, वो भूल गई। देखो, क्योंकि जब हम लोगों को सक्सेस मिलता जाता है उसके पीछे हमारा हार्ड वर्क, डेडिकेशन नो डाउट होता ही है, बट अगर हमने उसको साथ मिलके आगे बढ़ते गए, जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स है उससे रोए बिना हम लोगों ने उससे कुछ सीखा, तो डेफिनेटली सक्सेस विल रन बिहाइंड अस, हमारे पीछे सक्सेस आता ही है, उसको आना ही पड़ता है, जैसे एवलिन के पीछे है। फिर it is an intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beard give me trouble, she laughed. It is not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. She says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. एवलिन यहाँ पे बता रही है, देखो इंट्रूगिव मीन्स उसकी क्यूरियोसिटी। जब वो इंटरव्यूज अटेंड करती थी तो उसके अंदर देखो ऑल द पेरेंट्स और ऑल द व्यूअर्स आर इंटरेस्टेड, ओके, एंड दे हैव अ क्यूरियोसिटी अबाउट हियरिंग अबाउट हरसेल्फ। तो जब वो बोलती थी तो उसने सामने वाले ऑडियंस को कभी पता नहीं चलने दिया कि उसको सुनने में प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज शी वॉज डूइंग द लिप, शी वॉज रीडिंग द लिप मूवमेंट। लिप मूवमेंट जैसे हमारे लिप, मेरे लिप मूव हो रहे हैं तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग अंदाजा लगा रहा है कि मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ। तो शी लर्न दैट स्किल ऑफ लिप रीडिंग। उसने लिप रीडिंग स्टार्ट कर दिया। सिर्फ एक बार उसने बोला कि एक मैन जिसकी बेयर्ड थी यानी दाढ़ी थी, वो मेरा जब इंटरव्यू ले रहा था तो आई वाज अनेबल टू सी हिज लिप्स, उसको लिप्स नहीं दिख रहे थे, इसलिए उसको प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी। बस वो हंसते हुए उसने बोला, बाकी अदरवाइज उसको कभी प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं हुई, बिकॉज शी हैज लर्न द स्किल ऑफ लिप रीडिंग। आगे वो बता रही है, एज आई टोल्ड यू दैट शी इज अ स्कॉटिश गर्ल, सो शी हैज सम स्कॉटिश लिल्ट मीन्स एक्सेंट। जैसे तुम लोग देखो अहमदाबाद की गुजराती अलग, बड़ौदा की अलग, भावनगर की अलग, अलग अलग एक्सेंट होते हैं, तो उसका भी एक एक्सेंट था, समझ में आ रहा है? उसका जो एक्सेंट था स्कॉटिश, उसके थ्रू उसने बोलना सीखा, धीरे धीरे उसने फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज सीखी, धीरे धीरे उसने जापानीज लैंग्वेज सीखी, एंड आफ्टर few years she is a master of these two languages, French and Japanese. Now as for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body, it tingles in the skin my cheekbones and even in my hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingers up. By learning against the drum, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her edges. Here, actually the chapter is big, it is not possible to complete right now. Here the Evelyn is saying that how she used to feel or tingles. Tingles means what? The sensation, prickling sensation. ऐसे कोई चुभ रहा है बॉडी में. Whenever someone started to beat the drums or xylophone whatever, she just remove her shoes. उसके shoes वो निकाल देती थी wooden floor पे और ऐसे ही barefoot वो खड़ी रहती थी वहाँ पे और उसके बाद she was just feeling by her feet. Whenever someone started to beat the music or playing any instrument, she was a prickling sensation in her body. उसके बॉडी में ऐसे कुछ चुभ रहा है, ऐसा कुछ सेंसेशन होता था और जिसकी वजह से फिर क्या होता था, जैसे ही वो सेंसेशन स्टार्ट होता था तो उसकी बॉडी में टिंगल मीन्स सेंसेशन, प्रिकलिंग सेंसेशन, तो तब उसे पता चलता था कि म्यूजिक कितना उसका बीटिंग फास्ट है, कितनी उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी लो है. उनको पता है फ्रीक्वेंसी हमेशा वेव्स में होती है. सो वो भले सुन नहीं सकती थी, तो वो जो फ्रीक्वेंसी है उसको क्या कर सकती थी, फील कर सकती थी. तो इससे हमें पता चला कि एवलिन, वैसे तो चैप्टर बाकी रहेगा हम लोगों का, बट तुम लोगों को मैं यहाँ पे बोलूँगी नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में कंटिन्यू करूँगी, उसके साथ मैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट भी स्टार्ट करूँगी पैरेलली. बट स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे एक बात देखने की है क्या कि एवलिन का ये चैप्टर तुम लोगों के कोर्स में क्यों दिया है? बिकॉज यू आर इन द जस्ट बिगिनिंग ऑफ द एडोलेसेंस एज and you have so much responsibilities over you. Parents are enforcing you to do this, that. So you have a lot of tension. So please don't make any tension. Ignore all the things. In your first chapter, first poem and this chapter shows that always be positive in our life. Always take or learn something new from the mistakes, and because of that you will get much more. जो भी तुम लोगों को करना है वो बहुत ही सोच के करने का. इससे तुम लोगों को क्या मिलता है, सीखने को मिलता है कि जो भी मिस्टेक्स मैंने मेरे लाइफ में किए हैं उससे कभी भी रोना नहीं चाहिए. ऐसे समझने का कि दिस इज द कॉल ऑफ गॉड फॉर मी, ये मुझे मेरे लिए भगवान का कॉल है कि इसमें रोना नहीं है, आगे का शायद तेरे लिए रास्ता बहुत अच्छा होगा. मीन्स व्हाट, फेलियर इज द सेकंड स्टेप, सो फर्स्ट स्टेप इज ऑलवेज सक्सेस. सो अगर पहले ही सक्सेस हमें मिल जाएगा तो हमें उसकी वैल्यू रहेगी नहीं. तो यही एवलिन के बारे में दिया हुआ है. एवलिन ने अपनी जो हियरिंग डिसेबिलिटी थी उसको इग्नोर किया, उसको ओवरकम किया और उसकी ये एबिलिटी को उसने अपना एक पावर बना लिया स्टूडेंट, और जिसकी वजह से उसको हर एक चीज में जो उसको बनना था, क्या बनना था उसको, म्यूजिशियन. और म्यूजिशियन बनी, बहुत ही अच्छी म्यूजिशियन बनी. और उसको मीन्स देखो, एक जिसको जो लड़की को सुनने में प्रॉब्लम हो वो लैंग्वेजेस भी सीखी. लैंग्वेज सीखना कितना हार्ड है. तुमको इंग्लिश सीखना हो तो भी अरे मैम क्या बोले, है कि नहीं. तो यहाँ पे उसने फ्रेंच सीखी, जापानीज के ऊपर मास्टरी की. मीन्स व्हाट, शी वाज अ वेरी ब्रेव, डिटरमिन्ड एंड डेडिकेटेड गर्ल, वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग गर्ल, एंड शी गॉट ऑल द वी कैन से अपॉर्चुनिटी शी वांटेड टू गेट बैक. जो उसको चाहिए था वो उसको मिला. तो इससे हमें पता चलता है कि हमको कभी भी लाइफ में नर्वस होना चाहिए नहीं, हमेशा आगे बढ़ते रहना चाहिए. मैं कंटिन्यू करूँगी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. यहाँ पे हम लोग इतना ही करते हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, बाय.